Crowds were gathering on both sides of the road, and at the end of the street, a convoy of Rolls-Royces, Maybachs, and G-Wagons rolled in. Ruoruo saw the whole setup and started shaking. She was in tears when she said to me, "My mom raised me alone and waited 15 years for you. She always told me not to hate you, said you were actually a reliable man." "So where exactly is this reliability? Look at the mess you've gotten yourself into." I let out a sigh. "I'm sorry." I cupped her face in my hands and watched her cry her eyes out. My heart felt like it was being torn apart. The convoy came to a stop. The boys stepped out and started walking toward me. The cafeteria owner rushed over to them. "Bosses, this is the punk right here. He's the one who was faking being the river dragon. I wasn't gonna let that slide, so I figured I'd teach him a lesson on behalf of Yuanda, but this guy didn't even respect Yuanda. He was just gonna walk away." "Wait, that's actually Yuanda? Oh my god, this dude is so dead." You never see these big shots in public, and today they all showed up at once. This is insane. Bro, I low-key wanna go ask one of them to be my big bro. "Don't be stupid. You think these guys are some street corner gang?" Even the little delinquents who used to hang around Ruoro were excitedly pulling out their phones and recording. Their so-called loyalty was so small it was almost sad and laughable. Unlike Ruoro's crew, my brothers looked over at me. I let out a long sigh. These guys are my brothers. Ride or die. I did 15 years. They waited 15 years and over 5,400 days, loyal as ever, just waiting to hand everything back to me when I got out. I thought I'd never see them again. And here we are, reuniting under the most unexpected circumstances. As they walked toward me, the cafeteria owner was still trying to score points. I beat him down hard earlier, all for Yuanda's sake. "Look at him, all roughed up like that. That's my handiwork." Ruoruo watched the group closing in on me. She panicked. "Everyone, please hear me out. This is my dad. He went to prison a long time ago, and these tattoos, he's had them for years. After he came back, I wanted nothing to do with him because he'd been in prison. So this is literally the first time I've seen his tattoos. If I'd known sooner, I would have warned him." Ruoruo was getting more scared by the second, but she still stood in front of me. "My mom waited years for him. He never meant to disrespect Yuanda, and he never tried to impersonate the river dragon. Please, just let him go. I'll get on my knees for you." Ruoro knelt down. For me. She was sobbing on the ground, and it hurt so bad I could barely breathe. I'd rather see her resent me forever than watch the daughter I failed for 15 years break down like this. Ha ha ha, she actually kneeled, but I gotta ask, who do you think you are? What's your pride even worth? The second those words left his mouth, every Yuanda board member suddenly dropped to their knees, refusing to accept Roro's bow. The entire crowd was stunned. They answered in unison, respectfully, "Dragon bro, miss." The sudden shift left Roro completely speechless. To her, Yuanda group was something untouchable, something she'd never even dared to look at directly. And now its entire board was kneeling before her. Ruoruo turned around, totally lost. She probably couldn't wrap her head around how the guy who used to scrap for scrap metal had just become this. "Gentlemen, are you sure you've got the right person? He literally sells lunchboxes." Before he even finished talking, the crew had already pinned him to the ground, eyes red with rage. "Today is the last day you walk this earth."